All right, so before the video start, I put in the topic that I'll be talking about the Eagles hype video, and I totally forgot to talk about it because I went on a long rant about Devonta Smith. But as you see the clips playing, look, CJ Garner Johnson, Johnny Wilson, you see he posted the pictures. Then Isaiah Rogers gave us a classic, him taking the photos. I can't wait to see these guys play. I can't wait till the official hype video come out. I know more pictures of probably our QB1, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. A lot of stuff will be coming out because a lot of them should be at the facility. A lot of them because mandatory minicamp start today. So a lot of them should be there. It's going to be photo shoots. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be a fun season, man. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about the Eagles hype video. Yes, it looked like one is coming out soon. CJ Garner Johnson give us a teaser. Isaiah Rogers give us a teaser. Even Johnny Wilson had posted some pictures on Snapchat. Also, the coordinators had talked to the media. The QB coach, he talked about Jalen Hurts and how Jalen Hurts just want to know everything. Big Clint, yes, the defensive line coach, he talked about Jordan Davis. I will get into that. And Bobby King, who is probably my favorite, the linebacker coach, he talked about Trotter Jr. And we finally get some Trotter Jr. news. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we get straight into it, shout out to Justin Jefferson, man. He got the bag. I mean, 110 million guaranteed. He's the highest non-paid QB, so he's getting about 35 million a year, which is well deserved. A lot of people believe he's the best wide receiver in the league. Y'all know me, my Eagles bias kick in because I go AJ Smitty. Those the best receivers in the league. Get everybody else, but Justin Jefferson, again, statistically, he's been good. He's been consistent and well deserved, man. Again, well deserved. And I watched him get paid. I seen Jalen Waddle get paid, and a lot of people are coming at Smitty. Like, oh my God, Smitty shouldn't have took that contract, 25 million a year. He's really getting beat. This and that. Smitty already said, like, yo, when I come in the facility in Philadelphia, it feels like home. I want to be here. 25 million, to be honest, is generational wealth. Devontae Smith seemed like a modest guy. He probably buy flashy stuff here and there, but he got like a 600K home, and that just lets you know what type of guy he is. He has more than enough based on what I see from the outside looking in. Do Smitty believe he was cheated? No. He's with the top organization. He's going to get treated well. He was drafted here. He probably don't want to move back and forth to other places. He's satisfied with the money he got. Now, when his deal come up again, will Howie pay him again? Absolutely. As long as he keep playing on the high level, Smitty will be paid. Smitty will be fine. But You got guys on WIP, I believe his name is like Joe Banner, saying like Smitty should fire his agent because his agent didn't time the market right. Smitty knew Jalen Hurts got his money. AJ Brown, he want to keep the band around. And maybe other guys he want to see get paid. So he took what he can take so Howie Roseman can spread the wealth. Now, could have AJ Brown and Devonta Smith really took the Eagles to the cleaners? Absolutely. Devonta Smith signed a new deal early. AJ Brown signed a new deal early. AJ Brown could have waited. He could have waited, but he got the deal out the way. Devonta Smith could have waited, but he got the deal out the way. Could AJ Brown and Devonta Smith went to like the Panthers or Washington's, one of these teams with super cap money to spend? Yes, they could have did that and got paid 40, 50 million a year as receivers. But nope, they chose culture. They chose the culture and they still getting money. Like they will be fine financially, but I think people are going overboard. He chose culture over money. Simple as that. Could have Smitty again went to another team, been the number one, probably put up more numbers and be that guy, possibly. But the culture probably would have been trash. They probably wasn't going anywhere. Probably wasn't winning no games. Stay with the Eagles. You can win games. You love for life. You still getting paid. It's not like you're getting like 19, 18 million a year. You're still getting paid like a top tier receiver. So again, the Smitty hate is ugly to me. And I like what how we did too, as far as the guarantees. Justin Jefferson alone has $110 million guaranteed. Devontae Smith and AJ Brown combined has 135 million guaranteed. So they did right by the organization. The organization is going to do right by them. And look at Justin Jefferson's situation. He got a rookie QB. His co-star, the other wide receiver next to him, who I like, the Addison kid, he's a rookie. Well, going into a second year. So there's really nobody around him that's getting that bag like that. So he can get all the money he can get. Whereas though the Eagles are in a different situation. Saquon's getting the bag. Jalen Hurts is getting the bag. Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, a lot of people is getting that money on the team. And you got to find a way to spread it around. And Devontae Smith took the quote unquote hometown discount. But this is not about Devontae Smith. I was about to go on the whole rant. Let's talk about Jordan Davis. Now, a lot of questions been about Jordan Davis. Can he last the full season? Can he stay in shape the full season? And this is what Big Clint had to say about that.
He's taking huge strides with that this offseason, and it's still always it's a work in progress, but he's off to a really, really good start. If he's in great condition and he can play all out to, not using bad language, but to the wall, you get my drift on that, then he's going to be a hard guy to block. He's a huge man, long arms, strong. He can get up and down and make tackles in the tackle box. The number one thing for him is conditioning. Can he be in great shape? And we're off to a nice start with that.
I love everything he said. I do. And I do believe that Jordan Davis can be that unblockable guy. I really, really do. And it's really up to Jordan Davis. He got the athleticism. We know his 40 time was ridiculous for his size. We seen him chase down Josh Allen. We know what Jordan Davis can do. But we always ask, can he do it for 17 weeks plus? Can he do this the full season? Can he do this in the playoffs? Now that's the big question on Jordan Davis. And if he can do that, he proved a lot of doubters wrong. He will. And Jordan Davis, I mean, this is a year for him. We're going into year 3. First year, we get it. Rookie season, trying to get your feet wet. Even though his rookie season wasn't the worst. Second year, started off red hot. And then, he collapsed with the rest of the team. Now we'll see what he do year 3. He talked about Jalen Carter a bit. He said like he liked Jalen Carter and he liked how he's maturing as he's in this league. So I like everything that Big Clint said, and Big Clint looked like he can be a D lineman. Every time I see this dude, I'm like, man, if I had an image in my head of how I want my defensive lineman coach to look, yeah, Clint be the guy. I would want how my defensive line coach to look. And I'm gonna talk about this next guy, Bobby King. I like this linebacker coach. He gave the aura of Vic Fangio. All these dudes that's on the defensive coaching staff, I like their aura, to be honest. I like how they are. They seem serious, straight to the point. But Bobby King gave us an update on Trotter Jr. Like, how's Trotter Jr. doing? This is what he had to say.
He's a smart guy. He's one of those type of players that doesn't make the same mistake twice. He's fun to coach. I'm excited for him to get the pads on.
With Devin,
High IQ player, smart player, don't make the same mistakes twice. I love it. His knowledge is there. Now we got to see can his physicality and things like that be there. No, of course he's going to be a rookie. He's going to make mistakes, but if he could clean those up fast, I mean, he's learning really quickly on how to work the system. I love to hear those things about Trotter Jr. And Trotter Jr. is emerging to possibly be that guy. He touched on Zach Bond a bit, and he was like, "Yeah, we trying him out inside linebacker, but you know, it's really shorts and stuff on. We just trying to see where guys fit." And it looked like to me, outside looking in, the coaching staff is big on Zach Bond. We see what he can do. I know Vic Fangio like him a lot. The linebacker coach like, yeah, we trying him out to see what he got. So the Zach Bond thing is an interesting story to me because I don't think he coming in when we signed him. Like, yeah, he's gonna make the team, but he's probably gonna be a special teams guy and this and that. And I ain't looking like that. It look like they trying to give him playing time. So I mean, his game is like that Van Kinkel guy that was in Miami who had a breakout season under Vic Fangio. So maybe Vic Fangio like, look, I can get this guy going. So we will see. We will definitely see. And let's talk about, I'm gonna call him Doug N because it's hard for me to say his last name. He's the QB coach, and he spoke about Jalen Hurts, and this is what he had to say.
He wants to have all the answers. So he spends a lot of time. We spend a lot of time talking about the intricacies. And like I say, it's early, so we're still evolving and developing a lot of things. So, just impressed by the way he wants to have all the answers.
Everything you want to hear about your quarterback. He wants to learn everything. Jalen Hurts wants to learn everything, soak up all the knowledge. Jalen Hurts trying to learn everything. Jalen Hurts don't want to be left out of any top fives. Jalen Hurts want to win. He wants to win, and in order for him to get to that next level, the QB coach got to take him there. The Kellen Moore's got to take him there. He really got to know this system, and it's good that he's asking the questions and trying to get right on the knowledge side of the ball because it looked like there was always some confusion with the play calling and what's going on last year. Look like he's trying to avoid that and ask every single question he can to learn about the system or how do you want me to play so we can succeed. So it's good. Jalen Hurts is soaking in all the knowledge. I know Christian Parker talked a bit, and I told you guys this is that good news about James Bradbury is going to come out. If you don't know who Christian Parker is, he's the DB coach. He spoke about James Bradbury, and he said like James Bradbury is in a good headspace, looking to compete, this and that. Gave us all the fluff about James Bradbury. Still, my theory is a lot of good reports are going to come out about James Bradbury. And next thing you know, we're going to be trading him for some picks. Maybe if we need a player, we'll probably get a player out of a team. So I think James Bradbury will be traded. It's just too much talent to have certain guys sitting on the bench. Now, 2022 season, I'm not going to lie, was immaculate for James Bradbury. Do I believe he can get there again? I'm 50-50 on it. But I will be shocked if James Bradbury is not traded. I think he lasts through a lot of, the camps and this and that. But I think it will get to a point, certain injuries might happen on the team, and we possibly can move him. That's what I think is going to happen as far as James Bradbury. And then our guy Stoutland, offensive line coach, he talked about Jason Kelsey and how he's gonna miss him, and it hurts. It sucks. He looked like he lost the best friend. But speaking of Jason Kelsey, quote unquote, officially retired. What do that mean? Now there's dead money on the cap. So shout out to Jimmy Smith. He always talk about the cap, and he really knows about this cap and how money moves, this and that. Jason Kelsey retiring leaves $29 million of dead cap space on our cap or whatever. So Fletcher Cox is officially retired too. He's around 13, 14 million. So that leaves about what, $39 million in dead cap. The reason why me being somewhat of a casual when it comes to the cap, I really don't worry about like other fans do, because Howie knows what to do with it. Once he knew what to do with the Carson Wentz dead money, I never worry about dead money, cap space, cap hits, and this and that when it comes to Howie Roseman or how he's going to move the money around. How he's going to get us out of this, I don't know. 39 million again is a lot, but I think he's going to move it around really good, whereas though it really won't hurt us. So again, I'm not worried about the dead cap space thing. I know a lot of people like, yo, 39 million for guys retiring. Yes, it's 39 million for guys retiring. But best of luck to those guys. Howie Roseman is going to get the money settled, so don't worry about that. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? How do we feel about the coordinators? I know I went on a long rant about Devonta Smith because stuff like that just pissed me off. And this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm up.